y'all doing? What's going on? Listen, this night it's gonna be something different, y'all. I got my family here from country Alabama.
Yeah.
All right. So we haven't did anything like this. It's a personal live stream. My family never did anything like this, so they're kind of nervous or whatever. If you guys can hear me, because I have new audio set up. And where's my phone at? Anybody have y'all seen my phone right in front of me? Go ahead. I know you want to talk.
It's time to go night.
It is?
Yes.
Because it was right in front of me.
Right there.
But you know, it happens to me often.
Me
Sometimes I'll be looking for the remote and the remote be right in front of my face.
Try looking for your glasses and your glasses are on your face. Oh, you don't wear glasses, so.
I don't. But I have wore glasses before. And I do have glasses upstairs.
But you're blessed that you don't have to wear.
No, I do have to. I have
Really?
contacts. Yeah, I have contacts.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I've always had contacts when I was young. My mom made sure, because when I was reading in school, I really couldn't read the words, whatever. So, I got tested for my eyes and found out, I guess I forgot which one is it, nearsighted, farsighted?
No,
one
I have
of
both of them.
But yeah, so I'm glad that she did that so I was able to see, because I was pretending in school like I could see because I didn't want to be made fun of. But then it's like I cannot see, but I didn't want to wear glasses because I didn't want people to make fun of me. And I was so young. I was not putting contact in my eyes because I was afraid of putting that stuff in my eye.
I'm afraid now. I've never had them.
Poking my eye or whatever when I was young. So I used to couldn't stand wearing those glasses. And when I go to school, I used to take the glasses off.
That's it too.
Because I didn't want nobody,
Come on, you from Detroit. I'm sure you had some nice gazelles. You didn't. That was the thing back then, those gazelles, right?
I didn't know what it was. I mean, when I was a child.
Your mama was always fashionable. You had some fashionable glasses.
My mom was very fashionable, but no fashionable glasses. They're going to call you four-eyed.
They're going to call you four-eyed.
Right.
Then you're going to cry, and then you're going to slip your little glasses into your book bag. Then they're going to break, and your mama going to be cussing you out by the time you get home.
Yeah, I have plenty of glasses that broke.
Yes. I used to wear the color contacts with my glasses, though. I went through that little phase.
Really? Can you come over here? I don't know if they can hear
me.
Yeah. Well, let me put it up in the middle. There we go.
I said I used to wear the color contacts with my glasses when I went through that phase because I used to be like, oh, I want to be different. And I used to wear like the green, the blue, the purple. I don't know what I was thinking. The purple girl. I went through a phase where my hair was pink and I thought it would be cute if my eyes were purple.
I like pink hair.
No, you might went through a phase when she wanted the silver hair.
Oh, was it the gray? Yeah. I wanted gray hair with gray eyes.
And her mama went and bought the gray hair that stayed in the packet. Waste of money.
Because I looked at it and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this no more.
After I bought it.
But the eyes used to be hitting. And I wonder now, though. I want to dye my hair now, but I don't have time for that thing.
Don't dye your hair.
Don't do it. So can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, please press 5. Press 5 if you guys can hear me. Look at her. My cousin looking because they've never did this live stream before, and this is a new setup.
Making us sound like we're real country.
No, I'm not making y'all sound like you're real country. We don't know about this. Okay, so they say 5 Aries. Yeah, 5. Yeah. So, cause I did a live earlier today, and I wanted to know what you got. Did you guys want me to bring my family on? You said yeah. So, what do y'all have any questions for my family, or you just want us to talk amongst ourselves? Now, these family members, they're of my father's side. I love my father so much. Do my father love me so much?
Absolutely. Look, take it from his favorite niece.
He
loves you.
Y'all heard that?
Loves you.
Now get the likes up because y'all don't love me. Hell, why the likes so low? Y'all want me to be more personal and stuff, and the likes is so low. Get the likes up. Come on now. Hell. Oh, I don't do this often, y'all. All right. But, okay, stop looking at the chat and just talk.
I can't even read. Didn't I just tell you I wear glasses?
I know, but okay.
I was looking at these numbers. I don't know what these numbers are.
Oh.
I mean, I can read. I'm very educated, but I can't see to read. I see some hearts.
Country Alabama. Next thing she says, I can't read, Mom.
I'm sorry.
I don't think we some country bumpkins.
Well, no, I was wondering what these numbers were.
They are not country bumpkins. They're far from it. Off the three, I'm the most country.
I'm a graduate of Tuskegee University. I finished college in 3 years. I was the first person from my high school class to graduate from college. And after that, I moved to Atlanta because I wanted to be grown and live with my boyfriend. And it was just so much fun and living the fast life. Then I got bumped on the head on Memorial Drive. And God said, this is not your life. I had only been to Alabama State one time. And I'm from Tuskegee originally. And I was led there. And yeah, that's where I got my education from. So I can read. I just can't see the screen to read the comments.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell us about, I guess, my uncles and my father's side of the family. Are they educators?
Oh my gosh. All of the uncles are extremely educated. Matter of fact, your dad was the first entrepreneur I ever met. Period. Anyways. Had tons of houses, tons of apartment complexes. The Uncle Mike, my dad, Uncle Luke, all of them are have doctorates. Uncle Richard was the first.
Well, we don't gotta put my uncle's names out there, but go ahead. Oh. It's okay.
Another uncle graduated top of his class from Harvard. Another one graduated from IT. He was very gifted in computers before we even knew about computers. Mm-hmm. But blindness led to his early retirement, disability. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the uncles, oh my God, awesome. Mm-hmm. Now the women, oh, you didn't ask me about the women.
Okay, well the women, you bring
let me not talk about the women.
Come on, what's up, my aunties?
Well, they all were boy crazy. One was supposed to be a doctor. She became boy crazy, had 4 kids. He had other kids on her and left her. Another one was supposed to be a nurse. She married, had 3 kids. He cheated on her, and she became a single mom. 2 of them were in cosmetology and barber school. They were very successful, had the perfect opportunity to go to college, just didn't. They fell in love, had multiple fathers. You know,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, y'all. There you have it.
And then there's us. So
was my family, were they strict? Are they strict or like conservative?
You want me to tell the truth or you want me to lie?
I think they're terrible.
All right, so this is my younger cousin right here. And what did you say?
I think they're terrible.
Are they extremely strict?
Yes, every time I gotta talk to them, I feel a pit in my stomach and I want to leave the room. I don't understand why I'm here because they're just gonna make me feel like shit. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, you can cuss.
Oh, they're gonna make me feel like shit every time I open my mouth. So no,
and the one terrible. From Harvard is extremely pompous. He's something else. He's a piece of work.
So tell them about my strict conservative family.
They're assholes. Including my daddy. I love him to death, but he's an asshole.
They are literally assholes. They will go tit for tat on you on who is the most educated, who's making the most money, who's doing the most things. Like that's just a lot.
But the livest one of them all, and all the cousins used to love when that van turned on Grandmama Street. Your daddy.
My daddy.
Your daddy was the daddy that everybody wished they had. He was the fun one. I mean, go to back in those days, because there was no technology, you know, as we see it today, going to the park. Can I say what park?
Yeah, you can say what park. They know I'm from Detroit.
Okay, Belle Isle. Oh my God. The giant slide, the zoo. I mean, it was just the place to be. Your daddy was the bomb.com. He always had a barbecue grill, as he does today. Mm-hmm. He's going to stop by the store. He's going to get bread, hamburger meat, hot dogs, all the condiments. Going to round up as many cousins as he can. He was that uncle. Mm-hmm. I mean, to this day, he's still the fun uncle. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was a big kid. Now, the second generation, which is my daughter's generation, they don't feel too much care for your daddy. I'm like, oh my, I guess because your daddy's, they don't know the fun daddy, you know?
Why you don't like my daddy?
You really want me to say?
I don't know, girl. You know, I don't mind.
Too touchy.
Your daddy like to hug, and he's like, "Oh my God, it's so good to see you." And I'm just like, I don't want to hug. I'm like a high and by type person. You know, he's just so. There's nothing wrong. Like,
girl, I don't care.
No, that second generation, those females, they don't like to they're not the touchy feely huggy type person.
Why you trying to hug me? I see you. I know you love me.
They're not affectionate. They don't like all that.
I thought y'all was gonna say because he's a cheater.
Oh no, everybody knows he's a player. That's just something.
That's just part of his personality. You know, like if you meet somebody, you know, she just there for a moment.
Now I tell you one thing, your daddy, every year, like clockwork, he's gonna come visit, because we were always the visiting cousins, because we were the ones who lived down south. So they called us the visiting down south cousins. So whenever we came to Michigan, well, not came because we're not in Michigan right now. Whenever we went to Michigan, everybody doted on us. But your daddy was that type. He was always going to visit. There was a reason I was going to say this, but God dang, this soup is good. I forgot what I was about to say.
It's good, huh?
Yes.
I made some soup, y'all.
Oh my God. And did.
Okay.
She done put a foot in it and that foot tastes mighty good. No, I was really going to say something really important about your daddy. I can't remember what it was. But your daddy, to this day, he always came down south to see his brother's 3 kids, which was me and my other 2 siblings. Like I said, we were the only ones from down south. I must be really flashing. Didn't I just take this sweater off and just put it back on? But man, your daddy, everybody loved your daddy. Your daddy had the first waterbed.
Oh yeah, I remember that waterbed.
Oh yeah, waterbed, girl.
Yeah, I was in that waterbed.
Oh, you was in the waterbed. You know
yeah.
What waterbeds we used for? You was in your daddy waterbed.
Yeah.
Girl, that's so nasty.
And then your daddy was addicted, and still is to this day. He was addicted and is addicted to TV. He had a television in every room except closets. I'm talking about bathroom, garage. Every room had a television in it. And then his thing was, you know, he left them on so he could feel like he wasn't alone. But he was alone by choice because he was a player.
Right.
So.
But were my other uncles are players?
Man, all them hoes.
Really?
What?
But they all come off like conservative.
Let me stop.
No, they don't even look
right. Hold on, let me talk to my younger cousin. Did you think?
Know?
Oh,
she doesn't know that side.
Do I think what?
Like my father is like them, because you know my father. You can tell he's a player. No. It's so obvious.
No, they're quiet.
No, they're quiet. They're very calculated, and they look like little nerds. But you know, like once you get to know them, you know they be out there wilding, just nasty.
But I must say this: of all the uncles, my dad and your dad are the only ones who have, quote unquote, with my fingers up, different baby mamas. Everyone else has one. All their children have the same dad. So yeah, my dad and your dad. But then too, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not saying this because that's my dad and your dad. They were the most attractive ones of all the males. I mean, because you had the runt, God rest his soul. You had the old man. I thought, now the patriarch of our family, I honestly thought he was in his 90s. When I just visited my dad a few months ago, my dad told me that he's in his 80s. And I never knew that. He looks very, very old, but he's the most healthiest person in the family.
Dad, who you talking about? Luke?
I thought we can't. Oh, I thought we couldn't call names.
We can't, but
yeah. Him.
Okay. I think I met him or talked to him before. But, and the conversation, I felt like...
Oh, he makes you feel like you are a peon. You are the dumbest person in the room.
I felt so stupid. Like, I felt like the dumbest person in the world. You're right. And he makes, I guess, everybody feels that way. But at the same time, I felt like I was honored anyway. Like you just think of my cousin looking at me.
You weren't around them as often as I was. No. Elle, asshole.
Mm-hmm. But do he do it on purpose or just?
That's just his demeanor.
That's just who he is.
My daddy, I love him to death, but he's an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when he had when you talk about going outdoors, doing camping, boating, fishing, I mean road trips, my daddy is fun galore. But other than that, asshole. Mm. Uncle Freddie. Oh, me sorry.
It's okay.
He's not. He is the most gentle. He's like your dad, but he's a quieter version of your dad. Mm-hmm. Richard, have you ever been around someone and your anxiety was, and this is when I was younger, and I didn't know anxiety wasn't a word that was used at that time. But have you ever been around someone and they made you feel so uncomfortable you began to perspire and you didn't, but you're so young you didn't know that you were perspiring? And it's not just under your arms, I mean on the back of your, I can feel it now, I'm having a flashback. Behind my knees.
So he used to make you sweat? He just used to
make not in sweat. A good way, shoot, don't say it like that. But I mean, L, R, and my daddy, those were the strict uncles. There's another L, the one who was the doctor for, I better not say what doctor for where, they might try to research it. He was a big time doctor, very wealthy. He forgot that he was black. But no, serious, because my dad wanted us to have more exposure, culturally. So he would send us with them. And we went to the opera and we would go to places where the silverware was strategically placed and you had to know how to eat from the outside in. But when it came down to it, he would very suddenly go see his own mom because she was in the ghetto. It was so much fun in the ghetto because in Alabama, we didn't have ghettos. Mm-hmm. Our projects were like small apartment complexes. They were not high rises. He was so embarrassed to be black. And, he married white. Mm-hmm. And God rest, both of their souls. But I remember going to the yacht club. Oh, I better not say anymore.
Say it.
He was over. Anyway, he had a high rate. Anyway, only black.
Tell him, brag about my uncle. Come on.
He was all that and then some.
Tell him. See, I got that in my blood. Go ahead.
Back in the day, they didn't allow blacks to go to participate in the yacht club, but they could work there. But no, because of his status, he was a big time doctor for a big time corporation. And I remember going there and being around.
See, we need to be around him, right?
Mm-hmm. He's deceased, so you want to go. You want. He's in the grave.
I know, but I'm just saying.
No, if he was young and my age, well, not my age.
No, seriously.
He can help you with your business.
I would go with him. I go network my little butt off. I'd make his friends my friends.
Well, would he accept us? Because we black.
He would accept me.
When I was,
he would accept me. I don't know about
you. When we were at the yacht club, it was time for me to go back to my grandmother's house. And I wanted to go back to the ghetto because my other cousins were there. And I love being in the ghetto because that's where all the fun was. And
I've never been in the ghetto.
Grandmama's house is in the ghetto, but it doesn't look like that because a lot of the houses have either been torn down. Well, no, there are no abandoned houses on that street anymore. That house, being in the city, they had 20 houses on the street easily. Now it's been reduced to, I think there are probably, 6 houses there now? Mm. But that's where all the fun was. And anyway, it was time for me to go back to Grandmama's house, which I was, couldn't wait to go back to. And the white guys that rode with us, he left them at the yacht club because he didn't want them to see where he grew up. Mm. Now, mind you, I told you, I'm putting all our damn business out in the streets like that. But no,
but it's real life, and I think a lot of people do that because maybe he lied. Do you think he lied to them to tell them
he concealed?
He was from somewhere else, or no? You say he didn't lie. He concealed.
Yeah, so
I conceal some shit.
So that's
I conceal and embellish.
When you, well, I don't embellish on anything, but our grandparents. If I was a big time medical doctor, and my parents put it like this, there is no reason in the world that our grandparents should not have had medication. There's no reason in the world why our grandparents should not have had the best of health care.
No, that was bold for him to do that. If you left him in a cold like that.
Okay, you're from Michigan. Bold means what?
Bold means horrible. That he should be ashamed of himself.
You know
if
what?
He had all this money and he was so
it's a downright disgrace.
And then how he treated his parents and the rest of them.
Do you know how he died?
Yeah.
How?
Spider.
He was bitten by a brown recluse on his yacht. Medical doctor now, top doctor of this facility, this organization. He went to bed and never woke up. You mean to tell me you're so smart that you're so stupid you couldn't even go to the doctor? But check this out. The only people who had ever been on the yacht were my dad, because he has a doctorate. I want to say M, because he has a doctorate. Well, he's deceased now. And R, the one from Harvard.
Yeah, these are my uncles.
Yeah. Those are now your dad, even though your dad is, all the guys are college educated now, mind you. But F and your dad were the youngest. So when they were so young, they were actually treated like children. But nobody went on that yacht. They weren't invited. We the black side of the family. So anyway, yeah.
And your father and my other uncles could, blend in more. So
they could talk the talk and walk the walk.
Right.
Yeah. You have to be able to camouflage to your environment, and you have to be able to. Anniah taught me this when she was probably in the 3rd grade, and I didn't know that there was a word for it, what the word was, but it's called coding. So when I'm with my country friends, I talk to fit in with them. When I'm with my family in Michigan, the uncles, my whole language was different. My dad said I just became country because I taught in the country, which I did, the Deep South. So I was very articulate. I had a wide vocabulary range, but because I taught little kids, I had to get on their level and I had to talk in a manner in which they understood. And in turn, they say you become a product of your environment. So yeah. I have a tendency to digress. Did I just get off topic?
No, you did good. Okay. Hey, y'all, we're here. We're with my family, and we're just talking about my family. I think that by opening up about my uncles, you see a little bit where my father come from, where I come from. It's in my blood or whatever. Now, do you think that, I guess, my uncles being very stern and strict and assholish? When you say assholish, you mean that they're just... What do you mean by asshole?
Guard all the time in how you talk.
Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead. Let the young one... Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to eat. Let the young one talk.
I feel like I had my worst experience with them when I lost my job. And it wasn't even my fault that the job was lost. I went through a lot of discrimination. And I thought that, them being Black men so high up, they would understand the struggle. And even today, it's something that we still face. But that was a real reality check for me when I told them, hey, I lost my job. No, I did not sign my severance package because I felt like it was bullshit. And I hated how they made me feel less than for that. I felt like that was very... what's the word? I don't even know the word. I can't even say the word. That's how bad it hurt.
Let me tell you something about R. R is the type of uncle, if you cannot contribute to the conversation where there is of substance, he will fringe upon you. He had the audacity to get up and attempt to walk away, but I had to stop him because I told him, there's no way in the world I'm going to retire and go to work. You're not a real trip. You're just lazy. I'm not going to entertain this ignorance. I said, give me the opportunity to explain myself. I've had a job. I am the only teacher, former teacher now, I'm retired. I am the only teacher that I know of or have ever heard of that looks at the job as a hobby. I was blessed. I could not believe. And because of all the credentials, I did get paid a nice amount of money. But I was having fun. There's never a time that I went to work and I told him, I said, let me explain to you, I'm not going to retire and go to work for anybody. Work is hard. Work is boring. I got up every day and enjoy. My kids, at the end of the day, you might remember you and Jalen, they would ask me at the dinner table, Mommy, what happened in school today? What's fun? And of course, I go in character. I'm an undiagnosed ADHD. No, I'm not giving any example because you put me on the spot. No, I can't do it. But I mean, I believe in the access. I did whatever I could to get those children's attention and I never wanted to be a teacher. I was teacher of the year 2010. I was terrible in school, meaning I was bad. In high school, my mother came up to the high school so much, they thought that she worked there. I never wanted to be a teacher, but I wanted to be a class clown. But anyway, there was a reason. Digress. I forgot there's a reason I was going there. But talking about Uncle R. Once I told him I haven't worked all these years. It's a hobby. What is a hobby? Something you love, something you enjoy. I mean, I did it in my sleep. I never carried a book because I was just, this is one thing I could pat myself on the back. I was a goddamn good ass teacher. I mean, everybody requested, I almost called my last name. Everybody requested to be in my room. I mean, I was a celebrity. I'm in a small town and not a big city. I was a celebrity in that town. And then the only reason I retired is because my husband's military and we moved to, can't say we moved, they might look us up.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. But once I explained to him, work is hard. I hate work. Fuck work. I can't stand it. It takes too much energy. Energy that I'm not. And see, I'm getting depressed just talking about the damn WORK. But once I explained myself to R, he sat his little short yellow self down, and I was able to play cards with him again.
So
not figuratively, but
so you would say our uncles is very judgmental.
Yeah, they're very judgmental. I feel like there's no they're not sympathetic, they're not empathetic. It's just straight judgment. If something that you're doing does not catch their eye. Even when I graduated college, I felt like they were like, "Oh, that's it." And I did interior architecture as a Black woman. Less than 2%. Yeah. Less than 2% Black people, graduated let alone women, are in that field. And you telling me, oh, I graduated interior architecture from, my university.
A PWI. Y'all know what that is? Predominantly White Institute. But don't tell the name because they might look us up.
Oh my God. But yeah, like there was like, oh, that's it. Well, what are you gonna do now? I don't know. I'm gonna go drink. I just graduated.
I'm gonna turn up.
Don't ask me no questions. I don't got no bills to pay. I'm about to go live my little life for the next couple months, and then I got my job, and even that. Well, how much are you making? I don't fucking know. As long as the rent paid, I don't know. I ain't got that far in my life like yet.
Because they were all six, either were.
Yeah, they were six figure
or are six figure
plus earners. Yeah, and I get that, but I mean, when you come straight out of college, like, let's be realistic. Not everyone makes six figures, and even if you do, what I realized making six figures straight out of college. That is a lot of pressure because if you're making them six figures, you got to produce six figure plus work. Mm-hmm. And as a fresh college graduate, like that's so unrealistic. Like, let's be real. I was just going to class, fucking running late and shit. Now you want me to be here on time and know how to do this project and know how to answer these people and give these presentations. I don't know nothing. Damn. I'm a dummy. Like, I am a dummy. You have to help mold me to your company. Like, so it was already a lot of pressures out in the work world, and it was pressures at home too. And that's why they don't see me to this day. And I think that's okay.
And then we have a family gathering.
Right. A family reunion.
I'm not fuck that. I'm not finna
where am I right now? Where I am is where I'm going to be.
I told them that I had a family reunion. Press 7, if y'all remember, I told y'all my family reunion was coming up. My father was begging me to come over there. And I just want to say to my younger cousin, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry they was not supportive. And just that was just disrespectful and shame. And for you You know, family is supposed to be a place where you're supposed to feel comfortable. You're supposed to feel
They
protected.
do a lot of comparison too.
You know, you're supposed to feel protected, you know, but over there it's sharp.
We guarded, baby. We guarded when oh, I almost called our last name.
Nah,
we
baby.
guard around them folks.
Accessibility is a privilege, and I feel like they revoke their little privileges. So, you know, don't call me, don't text me, I don't even want to talk.
And she was really close with R.
I was.
Nobody liked R.
We were very close.
Nobody.
That man used to send me a nice little check in the mail.
I know that's right.
Like, oh, I like you. You my favorite. I'll be your favorite too. But no, in that moment, because I felt like I always was like a little impressive to him. Like sometimes, even though, you know, it wasn't the best, but that moment, like I failed. Well, I don't even want to say I failed. The moment, like my life just changed. I felt like he was like, oh, well, you're not good enough right now. So come back to me when you are. And I was like,
no, you know what? He treated you like,
go ahead.
He treated you like his female siblings. They were treated like, you know, that gum beneath your shoes that you can't stand?
Less than. They treated you like less than.
No, I want everybody to get a visual. Y'all know that gum underneath your shoe or where you step in dog poop? That's you know what? That's a good analogy right there. Because shoot, if they can't get a good picture from that, and that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Our family's fucked up. You know what? I wish we had one of those families like real family, like Medea. But you know what? No.
We don't got no Medeas in our family.
You missed it. B, the barbershop.
Yeah, but she passed away.
Listen,
they all passed away.
Yeah, but
everybody
let me tell you,
be dying too. Like,
but we don't have no Medeas like that. That rah type of female.
Yeah, the cosmetologist and the barber, they were the live family. I didn't grow up with profanity, but oh my God, going to Michigan and listening to them getting cussed out was such an honor. It was so freaking funny. Oh my God. It was so much fun because, you know, our family just didn't use that type of language.
Yeah, they don't.
Where those two got it from, I have no idea. But I loved it. I was like, when both of them are start with a B.
Well, that's fine because
the dark skin one.
They dead. You can say it.
When Aunt Betty used to cuss. I mean, I used to love it. I'll say, Aunt Betty, do it again. God damn it, ain't nothing funny about this goddamn shit. Get your motherfucking ass up them goddamn. But I loved it because I didn't grow up. That seemed real to me. You know, I heard my friends and their families like that. But our family always seemed like prim, proper, and stuck up.
Right.
I mean, and
boring.
Yeah, we got a boring family.
They're fucking boring.
Not your daddy, though. Your daddy was a cousin, and your daddy would take us to the mall. He'll give us some money and say, "Now, you all go. I got it." Because he was on the prowl. He was trying to, you know, hunt for some ladies. I did mess him up one time. I was like, "Thank you for the money, Daddy." And your dad gave me a look that could kill. Sure, you got to remember, your daddy was young. Your daddy was young. That's why we got along so well.
So how did the brothers, because I can't see, I know they gave my father a hard time.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I know they probably disliked my father in some type of form.
Because your father worked for himself. They worked for others. Your father was a wealthy man back in the day.
But I think they also dislike him because he did not do what they wanted him to do.
He was a free
spirit. As far as being so conservative.
Yeah. And he was such a free spirit.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like all that. To this day, your daddy, if your daddy was to get in his vehicle right now, he would never have to pack a bag. He got everything in his vehicle. He would just take off and hit the road.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like that. You know, they're the type that have to plan things. Mm-hmm. Your dad is spontaneous to this day, always has been. And he's still like a big kid. That's why everybody loved him. Well, the first generation. Let me not talk about the second generation. So, but yeah, that's our damn family. Love them, but goddamn.
It's tough, right?
It's tough being a T last name.
But I also was you that told me that the uncles, if you wanted to go somewhere, you have to sit down with all of them and they will have to discuss.
If you wanted to do anything, it called for a family meeting. We're from Alabama, so It's as if they wait for summer, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, because those are the times we came up, to have this damn meeting about this discussion. And I'm like, what on earth do you have? It's like those 4 horsemen, it's like they controlled everybody. Or they wanted, no, they did control, because, you know, people can only do what you allow them to, but the family allowed them to have that control.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was like a family meeting. And I'm like, for fucking what? Of course, I didn't curse back then, but if I knew the word fuck, I would have said, for fucking what? But I mean, it was just
because I know they had a lot of say so in everybody and a lot of people marriages and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I know they played a big part in my mother marrying my father.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just agreeing with you. I don't know which specifics.
Oh, okay.
But I know one thing. Can I say this out loud?
Yeah,
your daddy did not deserve your mama. Your mama was always beautiful, always sweet. She was too good for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe that's one of his biggest regrets of his life. You better not ever tell him I told you that.
I'm not. He tells me all the time he always try to contact my mom. He talking about that's still my wife.
Girl, your mama probably looks at him and wants to regurgitate in her mouth.
I'm like, Dad, can you please stop that? Okay.
But your mother, oh my God, beautiful, well put together, well spoken, educated. But your daddy wanted to be a player.
Yeah.
You know, that's why you have all those siblings.
Mm-hmm.
And all
but
those
everybody on his side of the
whatever.
family loved my mother.
Oh my God. I can still see her right now. To me, I thought she was one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Aww.
Of course, after my mama. But no, seriously. But she was. And right hand up, she was the most beautiful inside and out woman your dad ever had.
Mm-hmm.
But your dad messed that up. He couldn't keep his pants up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
dang.
What's that song about? Who said? Luke. Remember back in the day, pants, ass up. Oh, let me stop. No, I'm about to show how old I really am. Head down, ass up. That's
yeah,
what I'm
but
like.
my
That was your dad.
has a lot of baby mamas, wouldn't you say?
Wouldn't I say? Girl,
How many
I'm not
does he have?
that.
How many
baby mamas? Let me count thy way down the whole lane.
Now, how did the brothers feel about that?
All them baby mamas. Did they all come to the strip Nick at the same time?
No, that.
The picnic at the same time.
You know what? The only person who has his exes at family gatherings is my goddamn daddy. Motherfucker, I always want to have a big ass family and think everybody's supposed to love each other. That motherfuckers can't stand each other. Then they got 2 Lindas in the goddamn. Well, shit. Now I'm calling names and shit.
Ain't nobody paying attention to us.
Not they got the set. He got.
I'm just doing.
But no, your daddy doesn't have all the baby mamas there. Now your daddy's gonna bring all the. He's gonna try to bring all the children together. But my dad, no, he would. Oh, you know my mother. You know my mother's from Africa, right? She says, you do know that, right?
I didn't know your mom was from Africa.
My mother's from Sierra Leone. West Africa, where the Ebola outbreak was. But she says, Ayana, I am not part of the ex-wives clubs. I'm not going to any Detroit and go to any family functions. No funerals, no weddings, no gatherings. I'm out of the ex-wife club forever. But yeah, my daddy's the only one who bring all them damn women.
How did she feel about being a wife in that family?
They loved my mother. Oh my God. They still love my mother. They always say my mother is the only true wife of my daddy. Well, I almost called my daddy's whole name.
Right.
But yeah, they loved grandparents loved her. And she was different. She was that chick. How bold can you be? 18 years old, you get a scholarship in America, never even step foot in America. You leave at 18 years old, you come across the ocean, go to, I almost called it college.
That's okay.
They could look her up. She was only black. Plus she had an accent. She's from Africa. But because my mother was so different, granddaddy and grandmama loved her and the siblings loved her. And all they wanted to do was sit around and listen to her talk. They laughed because it was so funny because they weren't used to that. My mother was the first foreigner that they even met. But to answer your question, just go back on that. They absolutely loved her. And to this day, she is still, I almost called her last name. She's still one of us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And I mean, even the women. Now, at first, they thought that my daddy spoiled my mother. And, you know, she was in the South with this big old house. Ooh, I'm about to tell some damn business. Let me shut up. Because I'm about to have a damn flashback. And, ooh, I'm about to get mad at my daddy just thinking about what I have to say. But
actually, I mean, we're doing this, but we're also learning about, what, did you know this? Because I didn't know this.
No. I don't
know. Yeah, they absolutely loved, and to this day, love my mother.
Well, did you know your grandmothers, you have some Caucasian grandmothers?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Well, why did nobody tell me I got my grandmothers were Caucasian?
Well, you know what?
Y'all just don't talk about the Caucasian
with my
side.
Napa roots. I forgot. I must have got the black side of it.
No, my hair is nappy too. I have 4C hair too, but I did have red streaks.
No, all the other cousins you all have a nice texture. And my mother being from Africa, you automatically think what? Horsehair. My mother has beautiful. Well, I forgot my grandmother. My mother's mother is
Okay,
but I didn't get that kind of hair. I need a relaxer.
Is she all African or is she mixed?
No, she's mixed. Her mother is from Birmingham, England, and then her father was from Sierra Leone, and then her mother and father raised her in Sierra Leone before she, went to the convent and all that.
You talking about African hair? Can I digress for a minute?
Go ahead.
Before the pandemic hit, I said, ooh, if we ever have a pandemic and the world shuts down while everybody else is getting food and toilet paper, I'm going to be in somebody's beauty shop and I'm going to get all the relaxers. You might didn't I talk about relaxers? Shit, I'm about to have no damn
no toilet paper, no nothing. We had relaxers.
Well, shit, your hair was straight. Stop lying. We did have toilet paper. Let's stop over exaggerating.
No, do you remember we went to the store? All the toilet paper was gone. That was the first, not the food. The toilet paper was the first thing that was gone.
Oh, that's true. Store. But we had toilet paper because I got it from
the
I stole toilet paper from the school like everybody else.
You stole them kids' toilet paper.
Hell, they weren't using it. They were at home with their mamas. Dang. We were trying to stock up too as teachers. Dang. And it wasn't even the good toilet paper, but you could wipe your butt. Mm. But we sure did get the I did. Relaxers. Oh my gosh.
So hold on. Okay.
All right, let's get back to business.
Hold on. You're okay. So your mom and my cousins I have here, they're mother and daughter. Okay. So your mom is half England and African?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not talking about that grandmother.
The other one.
No, Yamaya has no idea.
What?
She has no idea. She has no idea about those.
Do you mind if do you use your name on social media?
Yeah.
Okay. I think she don't.
Oh, yeah. Yamaya doesn't know those grandmothers.
Oh, well, you have more Caucasian grandmothers. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You said you can believe it?
All the yellow people walking around, and I'm the brownest.
Have you seen? Okay, we're the first generation. Have you seen? Dang, I'm trying my best not to call it. The second generation. There's the second generation. You have some high yellow people, and that their pigmentation comes from the bloodline. From the Caucasians,
Yeah.
It's only 3 of us with my skin tone.
Yeah, with brown skin.
Yeah. Including
that's you and
including you, but yeah.
That's you and
Frida's kids.
Yeah. They're the darkest.
Frida's light skin.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Look at her. How did this happen?
Yeah,
you might look at your daddies. Come on now. You gotta look at your bloodline. You just can't blame it all on this side of the family.
That's not true because his sister is a little yellow bone like you too.
Who?
Keela, whatever. What's her name?
Okay, but your granddad on your paternal side. I know, but he was dark like your daddy.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, dang, we've been talking about these uncles in the table so big. I'm starting to see silhouettes of the uncles. Shit, I'm about to have going convulsions. No, I'm not feeling too hot. This made me have a flashback.
So the picnic is this weekend? So
yeah, the family reunion. I'm not going to family reunion.
I can second that motion.
Oh, I ain't going.
I didn't have the horrible situation like they, but honey, I didn't want to either. Like I don't know how my reaction would be or how they would react to me, being that my father. How do they act to his other kids? Do they meet his other kids?
What you mean, your daddy's other kids?
My daddy other kids.
Yeah, they be meeting them.
No, Luke have met them.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Have you seen Luke mate? I don't think.
No,
Luke
she's
met
too
them.
young. Let me talk.
What are you talking about? Yeah. Okay, Freddie. Yeah.
Your dad have the uncles met and talked to your other kids?
They don't even know all of your daddy's kids. Let's go and put it out like that.
No. A few of them. Last time we went to that picnic, 2 years ago? Yes.
Shit, that was only 4 of them. There are a lot more kids.
And
was Luke there too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They don't know all of your daddy's. Your daddy been spending some
it was
seeds,
Kayla
girl.
and some other girl that was there too. I don't remember.
Start with an M.
No, she never came.
It wasn't her. It was some other kid.
Your
dad.
Is she kind of thick?
A little thicker.
Yeah,
because Kayla's like skinny, yellow bone. Like yeah, real pretty.
Oh, the redhead sister.
Yeah, the redhead sister.
Those are the only 2. Oh, and the oldest boy who had a twin, and your twin sister died. Yeah, but the family doesn't. Nobody knows all of your daddy's kids as close as I am to your daddy.
I think he have 9,
9 or 10. You think?
I think he doesn't know
how many kids he really has.
He don't know either.
Your daddy could have been a farmer. He planted a lot of seeds.
Yeah, and he stayed out of town
with his fine self.
He stayed out of town a lot too, so he had a lot of kids out of town.
So he might as well have been in the military. He treated like he treated the states that he had been in, the United States, like they were foreign countries. Mm-hmm. So you got a whole lot of siblings out there you don't even know about. Mm-hmm. Ooh,
well, okay, I'll tell you a story too. And my father was really mad at me. Like sometimes he get mad at me or whatever. Like he's mad at me right now. You know why he's mad at me now?
No.
Because you're here and he's not here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, this was doing like I was 16, 17 years old. And I don't know why I did this. I regret I shouldn't have did this.
Do tell. What is it?
I shouldn't have did it. But I don't know why I did it. But I did it. Okay. So it was me, my brother, his twin sister, we knew each other. Then I met my other sibling. Like he had me with different ones individually, but they didn't know about each other.
Wow.
So he only told me about all of them, but he did not want them to know about each other.
I do know that part. Your daddy was like that for real.
Yeah. Like he'll bring one to the house, but he won't want all of them to the house because he didn't want to piss off the baby mothers because the baby mothers did not know that he had other
children.
So he just didn't want to piss them off. Right. So I did it for myself because I was calling myself righteous. I was like, y'all need to know y'all are y'all brothers and sisters. I told them all.
No, but you know what?
I told them all.
No, he
was so mad at me.
If you grew up in the town that I just retired from because it was so small, a lot of the children have a lot of physical, mental, and emotional issues because of the incest down there. Mm-hmm. They don't know that they are having sex and producing offsprings with their siblings. Your daddy was dead wrong for that, but because your hometown is a big city, what are the chances that they would ever run into each other? Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, your daddy was like,
imagine kissing like your brother or something.
Like, I don't think they'll ever get that way, but yeah, it's a possibility, but I don't think so. Because all of them, their personalities are so different from each other. Now, you've seen some of my brothers and sisters. Do you think they're all the same? They're so different.
No, everyone is
every single one is different.
So different. It doesn't seem like they're brothers and sisters. They're like so different. Their personalities, their style, everything is just so different.
And your daddy had us very well schooled, trained. When we were with him and he had a lady, you do not, his exact words, I don't have any kids. You could not mention the fact that he was a daddy because he was not a daddy. Your daddy was something else, but we loved him because he was the
I
fun
love
uncle.
my father too. He is something else.
With his dirty self. Oh, dirty dick. You stop.
I remember walking down the street and he'd just be flirting with women. He was like, see, I just make him feel good. I know she's a fat ass, but I just want to make her feel good. You just make him feel good. Just
do you know what happened to your daddy? What made him like this?
Why?
What made him such the hoe that he is?
Why?
Your dad was a football star in high school.
Yeah.
He had a terrible accident. He was put on the oscillating machine. He had a girlfriend. They never thought he would be able to walk again. He was at that time paralyzed, although temporary, but nobody knew it, not even doctors, from the neck down. His girlfriend walked in the hospital room with his best friend and announced that those two were that they were now dating because she said that your dad could not do anything for her because he was now paralyzed. Mind your daddy was in have you ever seen an oscillating machine that the paralyzer put in? Yeah, it had to rotate him every so often. Your dad was really paralyzed. And he still has the markings. Since then, your daddy probably had his last surgery was probably in his early 60s. Your daddy just had a birthday, so that was only a few years ago. And it's because of that he stopped trusting women. And he said that was the beginning of the end. And that's why he became a whore. His words, not mine. That lady broke his heart. The next person to come in was your mother. But your daddy had this guard up so high. He wanted your mother, but that damaged him. Your daddy is damaged goods to this day.
Me too. I'm over here on my damn deathbed, and you walk in with my best friend talking about, oh, you can't do nothing.
But your daddy, like I said, what time is it? Probably an hour or two ago.
No, don't go ahead.
Like your daddy,
good talk.
Like your daddy, to this day, he regrets not keeping your mother. But your daddy's wall, his guard is still up. And that was so sad. And, it's almost, I'm a very emotional person. Menopause, whatever, forgive me if I do cry. But it's so sad because I can see, I'm a very visual person. I saw that oscillating. Now, mind you, I wasn't born then. Your daddy was in high school. I saw him in that room on the oscillating machine. Have you ever thank God for today's technology. Have you been on social media and you see people with the halos on and they can't move and the halos are help them, you know what a halo is, right?
No.
Okay, well, look at y'all. If y'all don't know what it is, look it up when we get up. Well, shoot, everybody got cell phone shit. Look the shit up. It's scary. And imagine you being in there by yourself. I mean, of course, the family came, but grandmama and granddaddy, they had other kids to take care of.
The love of your life come in with your best friend.
Your best friend.
And you feel like you're shit because you're in a situation. And when you're so big-headed, because my father, he's very conceited. He is very big-headed.
Oh, yeah.
So I can imagine how he was feeling at that age. Before that, I'm sure he felt like he was going to make it pro.
Have you ever met any of your dad's male friends?
No.
And damn it, you won't, because ever since his best friend walked in with his girlfriend, that was the end of his relationship with males other than his siblings.
Shit, it would have been the end of mine too. That's damn. I had a best friend who did some shit like that though. She slept with the guy that I liked at the time,
and then she and my daughter look like sisters.
That
girl looked like I could have birthed her.
She started copying the way I dressed, the way I talked, the way I did. I was wearing wigs at the time. She copied the way I did my wig.
Too bad they can't get a visual of what my daughter looks like.
They can. Do y'all want to
turn on? Cause
no, I'm not gonna do it.
Well,
do y'all want to see what my little cousin look like in the future? Okay. Press 10 if y'all want to see my little cousin in the future.
When I do my hair.
And me.
When I do my hair, because it's just pulled back right now. But
yeah, no, she slept with my best friend. And the crazy thing is, I was on Find. You know when you be on your iPhone and you be like Find Friends or whatever. My mom had called me. She had a turn night at Tuskegee University's homecoming, whatever. She told me come get her because she had a lit ass night as she should have. And
ain't no party like a HBCU party, baby.
Anyway, both of their names start with A, and I accidentally clicked on her name instead of my mom's name. And when I clicked on her name, I saw her location. That she was a fucking dummy. Why the fuck you ain't turn on field location if you're gonna be sleeping with my man? But you know what? She was at his house and they was doing the do. And you know I'm from Alabama. I'm like, where's the strap? My other best friend had to hold me down. I was losing my mind. Everybody was gonna be shot. I ain't care. I was young. I was crazy. So, but yeah, like that's a hurtful feeling. Like I cried on your shoulder about this, and I'm sure he did too before he was paralyzed. With your best friend, you told him everything about what's going on in your relationship. And then all of a sudden you over here cuddled up with him as soon as I'm down. Booed that's crazy.
Up. Right.
I don't care. I don't wish you the best. I hope the sex is terrible. I don't care.
I got a confession to make.
What's that?
Okay.
What's the confession, Lord?
Since I'm the different one in the family, I feel what y'all saying, and
Right, Belinda. Oh my God, you did that trifling ass shit.
I did that trifling ass shit.
How old were
you? I knew better. I was like, what? Like 22, 23?
Oh my God, you did that trifling.
I did that trifling ass shit.
You got your ass beat.
No, they wanted to beat my ass when they found out. Yeah.
They should have beat your ass.
They should have been. They came to my door, banging on my door.
The friends I have, I'm going to be 54 this year.
Right.
The friends that I have, and I don't have a lot of friends, I've had since I was 5 years old. Mm-hmm. And once I left private school and went to public school, I've had those friends since I was probably 12. There is an unspoken word. You don't go behind your friends.
Right. You're right.
You need your ass. I'm going to beat your ass myself. But just the disrespect. I mean, that's an unspoken oath. You don't do that. I mean, I'm not getting on you. I'm just saying.
Get on me because they
all right, I'm going to beat your ass then.
Go ahead.
No. You learned to live.
Yeah, okay. I felt bad. I didn't want to do it. And I did not
You ain't want to do it. You ain't
want
to do it, but you did it. God, it's nice talking to y'all. I got to go because shit's getting ignorant around here. No, I'm just joking.
I know you are. It's fun. They love that energy.
I'm about to go get a bag and put my food that you cooked in because I got to take this home. I can't even finish it. Mm-hmm. Damn, I put that bag in the trash.
It's okay. I got some trash bags.
Like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll sit down.
But yeah, I learned my lesson. I think that was horrible. I would not tell anybody to do it. How it started.
Horrible sounds like a nice word. That was downright fucking disrespectful.
Right, I want to hear how did it happen? Like
it happened. Well, this individual, they looked up to me, and
I wish y'all could see my face and how I just looked over here.
The individual looked up to you.
I'm gonna stop interrupting.
No, I want you to. It's good.
The individual that you was
right. Okay, so we were cool, and they kept talking about their boyfriend, and
you wanted some.
Did I want
nasty ass. Trifling.
No, I did not.
I'm gonna stop talking so you can tell the story.
No, you gotta just be you, cuz.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh, well, we still can hear you.
Oh, I need to take the mic off so they hear me pissing.
They can hear. No, well, we'll wait for you to come back because they want to hear you cut me off.
Wait, but no, I need to know this. Hold up.
Well, we'll come back with it. Are you guys enjoying this? I know it's different. Usually I do drama, gossipy stuff. I really don't do this type of real talk with family ever. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this or not. Please press 3. Let me know. I see Lisa, Kavan. I see you guys. And just let you guys know, my cousin, she's going to be major on these social media streets.
Yes, I will. Speak it into existence.
Yes. And tell them what you do.
Okay. Can I tell them where I live? Like, can I do all that? You don't want me to say that?
Do you really want to tell them where you live?
I'll say the state. I mean,
okay. I mean, I just thought you was gonna tell them like, what you do.
I'm just conditioned to say that because of what I do. Okay. Anyway, I'm a realtor and I'm a designer as well. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, so it makes sense for you to say,
right?
But then they gonna know where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I won't say.
But it's okay. They already probably figured it out anyway.
No, it's okay. I'm not. That's
no. They're gonna figure. No, go ahead. Tell them.
Okay. Well, I'm a realtor. I'm here in. Okay, I'm licensed in 2 states, and one of the states is Alabama, where I'm from. But yes, I am a realtor. I'm also a designer. I started off as a commercial interior architect. Now I just do residential. And yes, I love my job, but I'm really trying to expand it. So I am trying to get into social media on all platforms, and hopefully I can generate some passive income because y'all, I'm tired of this recession. I'm tired of ramen noodles. No, I'm joking. Let me stop. Let me thank God.
No, it's good. Be joking. But show your personality.
$16. I need more money. But no, I genuinely love talking to people. I love helping people. So that's why I was like, I want to do social media and I want people to get to know the real me. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like people on the internet, y'all are a lot realer than a lot of people in real life, to be honest. And a lot more supportive too. So that's why I wanted to build a community.
Yeah, I think she should. I think she should build a community around her personality. And I think she'll go far. She just got to be consistent and she just got to believe in herself and stop listening to stupid people. And I think that she'll be great. And I told her, what don't you want to do is do some fake shit like I did, because I've done fake shit. Mm-hmm. And I think it has effed up my community because I've done like fake AI stories and stuff like that. So I was just telling her just to be real with it, and everything would be fine. And just be consistent. And hopefully you're going to be consistent, right?
I am going to be consistent.
Okay, no more excuses.
No more excuses. I'm going to start next week. No, I'm joking. Okay. I'm being so for real. Mm-hmm. No more excuses. And yes, I will be consistent.
Mm-hmm. Now, some people want to know, how is my personality, I guess, behind the scenes off of this? Well, you don't even listen to me on this, but how's my personality, girl?
I love it. I think it's very real, very genuine. You're funny. You also, yeah.
Well, come over here.
You're also a great listener. Like, yes, you be talking, but you are a great listener, which I really admire. Because a lot of people listen to respond, but you listen to understand and give like wise advice.
Oh, that's true. I echo.
That's true. Like, you've always been like that, and you've always been very supportive. And I really like when you tell me, "No, I don't support that. It's dumb as fuck." I like that about you. So I think that you're a great person, truly. Because if you weren't, I promise I wouldn't be here. But I think that you're actually a very genuine, kind person, a kind soul.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all heard that? I know some of my fan base feel like they probably don't see the genuine side of me or me a lot anymore because I do so much like gossip stuff. Mm-hmm. But, I don't know. I don't know where tomorrow will take me. Maybe I do more personal, just who knows. But I definitely feel like when you do personal stuff and you have an audience or a community that loves you for you and understands you and you allow them to see who you are, then that type of love and community is amazing experience. Like nothing can compete or nothing can compare with that. So once you do that, then that's great. I think sometimes I put that wall up. Go ahead, talk.
We've been talking for 3 hours and 36 minutes.
No, girl.
Oh, I was about to say shit. No wonder my mouth dry. I need something to drink.
Oh my God.
That ain't that.
Oh, what's that for?
That is the average viewer duration.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's all right.
I told you I wear glasses. My bad.
You want another Coke? You want another Dr. Pepper?
No, honey.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and thank you for the soft toilet paper. Oh my God.
I know.
I have so much respect for people who have soft toilet paper. Oh, that's a little personal.
No, it's not
Hold
personal.
on, we loud. We're live.
That's fine. I'm okay because I invest. That's anything that's going to my ass. I invest.
Ooh.
I like anything that don't leave no booty crumbs.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that toilet paper soft.
Oh,
Hard toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get real. Let's get back to business.
Okay, so you wanted to talk about why did I F up and do that? Like I said, I regret it. I don't wish that on anybody. I would never do it again. Why am I laughing? Because I'm goofy as fuck. So, so it was a situation. You know, they kept on telling me about their boyfriend. It was me and it was other people. And they were like, oh, yeah, my boyfriend is this and that and that. And when I saw his pictures, I was like, damn, he found his motherfucker. What is he doing with that bitch? You know?
Notes. Y'all take notes now.
That's what you thought.
Do not talk about your significant other with other people.
Don't show no pictures.
Take them.
Nothing. Only talk about the bad shit. Only talk about bad shit. Don't say no good shit.
Prime example right here. The night you said, how were you? 22?
I was like 22, 23.
Oh, yeah,
well, grown folks.
My best friend did that shit to me.
Right. So good. See, it's good that
like
you
my
guys
mother
are here.
says,
they have a good different side.
Do not let your left hand know what your right hand is thinking because them together are even.
Okay, but I didn't want him for real. You know,
I know you wanted to play.
Okay, look. Okay,
it was a challenge, and you won the challenge.
No. Okay,
just a hoe.
I get it from my dad.
Oh, you got it from your. You right. You right.
I did get it from
Give me a high five on that. You are your daddy's child.
I am my daddy's daughter.
I'm not going to interrupt anymore.
No, we want you to interrupt. That's just who you are.
I'm going to be quiet.
No, don't be quiet.
I'm going to try to be quiet. Because I really want to hear, but I keep on interrupting.
Well, that's fine. It's just how family are.
Okay.
So, so after that, we were just hanging out, and he was not around because he was really into church at that time.
Wait,
y'all should have looked. Ooh, if y'all could see the look on my face.
What you mean he was in the church?
He was a Christian, you know.
And you done turned him into a devil. Not turned, you done turned him.
He was already fornicating.
So. You just helped him out a little bit more.
To add it to the list.
With your stank self. That's just a damn shame.
I wasn't thinking about that, man.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Of course you weren't thinking about him.
He was at church and then he came out and
no.
You just wanted to prove a point. That's all that was. You didn't give a fuck about him.
No, okay, let me
No,
finish.
you were young. I'm talking to the young you.
I know you're talking to the young me. And I want you to talk to the young me.
I'm tired of talking to the young you because the young you, I'm about to get slapped.
That's fine. But okay. So once I had a friend over and we were just hanging out and I had my other friend over and we were just hanging out. But I just felt like that friend was in my other friend's face too much. You know, they kept asking them, so who are you and what you doing? And, you know, trying to be, I felt like they were trying to be flirty. And it's like, you already got a man. Why are you flirting with my friend?
So you did some get back.
You did
that get back shit. Oh my God, that tit for tat get back. Now look at you.
No.
That's why you was getting that tap. For that tit for tat.
No.
She's a hoe. You know she's a hoe.
I didn't do it. I didn't see it as, you know, I just was like, you know, maybe my home friend don't know. But I thought because you're so happy with your boyfriend, why are you in my friend face if everything is so great over there in paradise that you claim? You know what I mean? Just kept bragging about that shit. Bragging about that shit.
Just saying.
Just bragging about that shit. So another time we hung out, and before we hung out with, you know, my friend, I told them, I said, listen, I don't like you keep asking him questions. I feel like you're getting too personal, you know, and I just want you to back the fuck off, you know, just ignore his ass. I don't want you all in their face. Like, stop, you know. So I thought they would learn their lesson then. And then when I had them in, they were both in my place. And he was on a computer, and then they went on a computer with them and they started talking. And I'm like, see, that's the shit I don't like, but I'll have to change because we was going somewhere to some event. So the dude that I'm friends with, but kind of talking to, but just friends with, anyway, he was like, I'm about to run to the store. We'll be back. And I said, what the fuck? What you mean we'll be back? But I want to act like I was pressed, because I was acting like I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. So I was like, but didn't I tell that bitch? I told that bitch, stay out that motherfucking face. But why are you going to the store with him? Like, why are you provoking me? Like, I just felt like they just kept on trying my ass, So I kept calling them, and they not picking up the phone. They were supposed to go to the corner store that's right around the corner. But yeah, don't play it though. Because it's going to start echoing. So they're supposed to go around the corner, but it took them 20, 15 minutes. I keep calling. Nobody's picking up. So I say, okay, fine. They're fucking. Now, how did I know? I don't know. They probably wasn't, but in my mind, I already said they're fucking. So I was like, I know I'm going to do. So.
What the hell?
That's that crazy shit. That's that city crazy shit.
Look at
what did that man in Atlanta say in the projects when somebody tried to crawl through his sister's window to rape her? Hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your dogs, hide everything.
You should see how my cousin looking at me, y'all.
That's a damn shame. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Go on, tell the story. Tell the story.
No, so I left my place, and then they kept on calling, and I said, nah, fuck y'all. What the fuck y'all got going on? And then I was interrogating them. And it was like, one of them was like, we just went to the corner store, then we went to the Chinese spot. And I said, yeah, I shouldn't be going nowhere. Then one of them said they got a ticket for jaywalking, and it was just a whole bunch of lies. So I was like, nah, fuck this shit. So then it was a couple of days or a week went by. And then, I had this thought in my head. Staring at the walls, I had my conscience call telling me I need that nigga.
Need that end. Oh my God.
I need him. The devil in your head told you that you needed.
Yeah. So I reached out because I was like, they don't deserve that nigga anyway. They all in other niggas' faces and shit, So I reached out to them on Facebook.
Our whole family's just full of hoes.
They didn't know who I was, so that was good. And the person already told me everything they like.
Hoes.
They told me all their secrets, everything they like, and everything. So I was like,
so you used that information.
I was like, this is how I feel.
Oh my God.
So they was like, damn, I never met nobody that's like just like me or whatever. And I was like, see, I said, I pray every night and whatever. My family is very religious too, so I understand.
Well, they should have been praying over you because you done got the devil in you.
I sure did.
Oh, but you know what? I have to remember this was a 22-year-old. My bad.
And then, so he was like, I really want to connect with you, but I got somebody. And I was like, well, I'm not going to tell nobody, but this is divine. Like, it's the reason why God connected me with you.
Oh my God. The reason why God connected.
Because we connect on so many levels.
Forgive her for she
he was like, yeah, you right. He gonna give it a chance. And I was like, you so fine. I said, you should really get into like modeling stuff, and I can help you because I had like strings at the time or whatever.
Keep talking, we listening.
What, the chandelier?
I like that.
You do?
See how I just digressed? Keep on talking. Don't pay any attention.
And it's my story born.
No, it's not born. This is the undiagnosed ADHD I was telling you about.
I think I got some of that too.
Okay, tell the story. Let's get back on track. Stay focused. Stay focused, baby. Stay focused.
No, so anyway, I wanted him to get into modeling and stuff because he was very striking. He was so talented. He was so articulate. He had he still was religious, but I don't know. So anyway, we hung out and stuff, and then I tried to get him into the industry, and he went on a set with me because I had some gigs I was doing in the industry, and I don't know. I think that he was not used to being around white people and stuff. He was more like very urban. So he was like, he don't know. It's just not for him. It's too much waiting. He was impatient. So he went outside. And I was like, well, if they're going to get to you, just give me a minute, because I was going to introduce him to some of the directors and photographers because they were focused on me because it was my shoot. And he left outside and I didn't know where he was. So I called him on my phone and I was like, baby, where are you?
Baby?
Yeah.
And that wasn't your baby?
I left
that was somebody else's baby.
I left a voicemail or whatever. And once I left that voicemail, later on that night, the person called me, which was my associate friend. They was like, what the fuck are you on the phone on my boyfriend voice message talking about some fucking baby, bitch? I'm gonna beat your ass. And I just ignored it, and then
I just ignored it. What? First of all, you bold as hell for leaving a voicemail.
I didn't know I didn't know they had access to the voicemail. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you give that person access to the voicemail? God damn it. And then
why you leaving evidence though?
I didn't mean to. I thought that was over. I mean, we've been hanging out for weeks.
That's a 22-year-old you talking to.
Okay.
We ignorant 22-year-old.
We was hanging for weeks without a mention of their ass. And I was, at that time, I felt like, okay, because I put you on game and I'm introducing you to a whole different lifestyle, that you're going to appreciate me, because I know that bitch can never give you access to the lifestyle I can give you.
That's a man, though. They want it all.
I don't even think he appreciated the lifestyle I was trying to provide. You know what I'm saying? He was just so
cockroach to no cocktail party.
Clearly, but and the dick wasn't hidden anyway. So I was, girl, I was over.
You were disappointed, huh? Yeah, did all that shit for nothing.
That shit was so small, dog. Okay. And he still had the ability to be aggressive with the small ass dick. What the fuck?
I'm about to throw up in my mouth. I'm about to throw up in my mouth.
Okay. Yeah, like he doing something. He must ain't know. But
oh, I can picture that. That's a oh, that's a shame.
They don't realize that they're small. I think some people don't realize it, They don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? How do you not?
Because if everybody that you're with keep telling you you're the best and you're good,
that's true, then
how would you know? And I think that, my associate friend probably gave that nigga praises, but I was not impressed by the least. I was so disappointed and I was half-assed over it, but he was so fucking fine and so talented and has so much potential. I was like, you know what? I just want to help the nigga out.
I hate when people do. Oh, he had so much potential. Potential is bullshit. It is a stepping stone to failure. I hate when people say potential when it comes to men in relationships, because no, I don't care about potential. It is what it is, or it ain't what it ain't, and that is it.
You absolutely right.
No in between.
You absolutely right.
Snap your fingers, because I can't snap my fingers. 2 snaps. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I wish I had that fan on. Whip it
with that fan. But he was upset with me. He felt like I tricked him. He felt like you knew that was, his ex, and I was friends with that person, and I didn't let him know, so he wanted to fight me too. And they came to my house looking for me and knocking on my door and banging on my door because they were wanting to fight me. And then I just acted like I didn't hear them and see them, and I just ghosted their ass because I knew I was wrong. And I didn't have the words to say whatever. And then that was that. But I regret it, So I know my father, that's crazy, because my father been in that situation on the other side. And for me to do that to someone else, that's horrible. And for you as my family member, you have been there too. But unfortunately, I was just on the other side.
Damn.
Yeah, but I've never had nobody do me like that.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Hold your breath.
Right.
Or not.
It's
shit. Pull over or not.
Oh.
God dang.
It's okay though. You learned. It seemed like you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's the 22-year-old. My bad. I'm just looking at you. I'm all pissed and shit. I forgot. Calm down. Calm down.
My older cousin cussed a 22-year-old. Talk to me.
No, want that.
Yeah, I want
that's
you
a baby.
to.
No.
No. But that baby knew better.
What do you mean that's a baby? You used to cuss me out when I was in elementary school.
You a lie. You didn't get cursed out until you got to junior high. Don't even play with me. I grew up in a house there was no profanity. You did not get cursed out until I sent you to private school and you forgot you had a black mama. That's where the cursing came, because you automatically thought you were white. Now you see how we just digressed. You thought you tried to change colors, so that's when you got cussed the fuck out. Because I didn't cuss at you, never. You know, people curse because they have the lack of, vocabulary. I never cussed at you. Well, shit, goddamn it, you got cussed out because you thought you were white like them damn kids.
22-year-old.
Fuck that 22-year-old. I have nothing to say.
I want you to, but you know what? My father never taught me. He never, even though I know I should have known better, but he never said, you know what? This hurt me. You should never do this to your friend. You should never do this to an associate. I know I'm supposed to know better, but he never had that conversation.
Real talk. Did you ask for forgiveness? Because I'm the type of person, people always say karma is a motherfucker. My thing is, I don't believe in karma if you have professed with your tongue and asked for forgiveness. But if you haven't, you wait. You just wait. Live long enough. It's coming.
Hold on. I think I did.
Well, you better stop fucking thinking, and you better close your eyes and ask for forgiveness right now.
Well, yeah, I asked for.
But no, real talk. If you ask for forgiveness genuinely, honestly, then I believe that you will be forgiven. Mm-hmm. And that's with anything.
Like, I do regret, and I wish I would have had.
I wish I had forgiveness.
Yeah, I want forgiveness, and I wish I would have had that. I think the value of my friendship with that person is better than the value of me being with that short, small dick nigga. What's so funny? What are you doing?
What she's doing?
What are you doing, girl?
I've never seen this platform before. Oh, I'm acting brand new. Ooh, it's a good thing those people can't see me.
No, it's okay. I'm acting. She just looking at the numbers because she looking at the analytics and stuff like that.
I don't really do social media or anything like that. So I'm so intrigued.
Yeah, I think that she should be great. I think both of my cousins, the mother and the daughter, would be great on social media. I think the mother, her personality.
I wouldn't curse like this though.
I know you wouldn't. You'd give a different side.
No, she's really good for social media.
I'm actually shy, but I'm glad they can't see me because I can walk out and I can be standing in their face and they wouldn't have no clue. That was that.
But do you think you would ever want to show your face?
I'm beautiful.
So you would?
Not today though.
Okay. Young Haya, would you show your face?
Yeah, I'd show my face. I'm fine.
Okay, well there you go.
I do have a beautiful daughter.
She is gorgeous.
She's a beautiful version of me.
Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll let everybody see this face. This magic I done put all this work into.
You know what? I'll show my face. You want to show faces now?
No.
Great. Okay, great.
Ain't nobody say it right now. Hold on.
I'm just saying because my hair's pulled back.
My hair's not done, so no.
Mm-hmm. Dang, we sound a little vain.
I mean, I think I don't know. Do you think the family is vain? Do you think
our family?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes. She said yes.
How do you say yes? You must be talking about your generation because the first generation, the cousins, me and you, I don't know of anybody who was vain. Mm-hmm. Well, I take that back. God rest her soul. My sister, a lot of people thought we were twins. Not in the family, of course, but my daddy always said, when you die, and you know what? Oh my God, what I'm about to say, listen to these words. He told my sister, when you die, I'm going to make sure you are buried with mirrors all around your casket. He said that jokingly. You know, my sister was murdered Christmas Eve, 88. And not one mirror was put in her casket. Anyway, I don't know why I just shared that. That was, too deep. But she was vain. But she had the beautiful body. She had the legs. Her hair was never longer than 4 inches. But, I mean, she had styles now that people are paying big money for. But she did it herself. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, just pretty. She had the soft. Now think about our cousins. Out of all of our female cousins, I have the deepest voice. Hers was extremely light. You think, can I call one of our cousins' names?
Yeah.
Frida. You know, Frida sounds like Michelle.
Very high.
Very aggravating. Oh, I love Frida though. But
we all love Frida. But it's very like Michelle. Right.
My sister's voice was so light that when she moved to the city that you're from, they know where you're from?
Detroit?
Yeah. When she moved to Detroit, that was the year she got murdered too. Anyway, we used to have to, I don't know if you know about this, we had to take a tape recorder with a microphone and put it against the receiver to hear her talk. That's how light her voice was. My daddy said that she screamed it out as a baby because she cried too much. Man, why am I telling this story? I had a reason for telling this story. Why did I just
do you want to tell us how she passed away? Do you know?
She was murdered execution style with her boyfriend, and that's black on black crime in the inner city. So the case is still open. You know, there's no statute of limitation for murder. And my dad has been telling me every time I go to Michigan, if you ever want to do anything about the case, this is where you need to go. He told me the county and everything, but I'm not doing that. I can't stomach it. I'm already mentally unstable. You know, back then you couldn't say that because that was like taboo. You didn't talk about mental illness. That will really push me over the edge. But yeah, and the thing is, my mother, my brother, and I had just gone to church.
And this is your twin sister.
We weren't twins. We were only 14 months apart, but everybody thought we were twins. Yeah, but she was a prettier version. But we went to church and we saw an accident. And I said, oh my God, it'll be so terrible for somebody to lose their loved one during Christmas. And got a knock on the door. My mother couldn't sleep. My dad said he could. My daddy drove from up north to down south. And that was before the streets had become overpopulated. He must have, that was back then, it was a 12-hour drive, 10, 12. He got there, I guess, in record time because we had already talked to him because back then we called collect, you know, you had phones, you had to call collect it, you know. Anyway, you didn't have long distance. But he had a knock on the door. My dad didn't say anything. My mother didn't say anything. My mother, when we got back from church, let me get the story straight. When we got back from home from church, my mother was laying in the bed and she felt cold. She automatically knew her daughter was dead. When my dad knocked on the door, she looked at my dad and she says, James, my daughter is dead. And he just nodded. And then when we got to Michigan, he said, all her Christmas gifts are now yours. See what happens when you don't listen. But it wasn't that she didn't listen. My dad had one of his girlfriends that he was caught up with. You know, back then my dad was young, you know, black man, a lot of money, buying sports car. He was trying to impress the women or whatever. So I'm sure this is gonna eat him alive for the rest of his life. But my sister refused to go Christmas shopping with him because he was with one of his women. So she wanted to go with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was going to drop her off at work. And okay, this is getting too deep because I'm getting hot, and never made it. And we did not celebrate Christmas. This was in 1988. So her murderer is still walking around, maybe not. We didn't celebrate Christmas until Anniah was born in 1997. That's when we started celebrating Christmas again. But that was the saddest Christmas ever. I could not believe my sister's funeral. My sister's first funeral and my first funeral and Chaka's first funeral. Chaka's my brother. Was my sister's funeral. And to this day, I don't do funerals. I just want to remember people happy-go-lucky as they were. I don't want to see anybody lay in a casket. I don't want to look at anybody's urn. I mean, that was like the worst ever. I was like, who gets murdered around Christmas time? That's the happiest time of the year. In my young mind, I was like, why couldn't they wait till January? But I was young and ignorant and ignorant is lack of knowledge. But yeah, damn, how do we get on that? That went kind of deep for a minute. Let's get on some happy shit. Look here, if I still drank, I would have me a damn alcoholic beverage with at least 47% high in alcohol. Hell, I might even smoke me a big fat blunt bigger than my big toe. But no, real talk. No, that is real talk. But I still did that shit. I'll be doing that shit right now.
But that's why you gotta treat people good while they living, because you just never know when it's gonna be your last time seeing them. I have the biggest, one of my biggest regrets is I did someone dirty and then they was murdered right after. Yeah, I thought I told you about that.
You didn't even tell me about that. Who was murdered?
Anniah.
Oh my God, she made national news. I don't know if you all online, if you heard about Anniah Blanchard, and now in Alabama, they have Anniah's law, where somebody quote me if I'm wrong, if you have committed murder, you cannot be let out on bond. This boy,
like a certain level of any crime ever.
Yeah.
It's not just
But that was Yamaya's roommate.
Yeah.
What happened?
I fed this girl.
What happened?
Should we say? Maybe we shouldn't say.
What do you mean? What happened?
Are we allowed to say?
What are you talking about? Like, why was she murdered, or what happened between us?
How was she murdered? Why was she?
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to tell that?
Oh, I mean,
Let them read it. Look up Anniah Blanchard if you all want to know about that. I mean, they did a movie about her. If I'm not mistaken.
I'll tell it. Like, okay, so we were roommates, and it was her freshman year when we were roommates, and she was very sweet. We got into a little spat because I wanted my boyfriend around all the time, but her mom was not okay with that.
Her mother was
like,
a bitch.
Mom,
sorry,
stop.
I'm sorry.
That's so rude.
Well, she was. She was really mean at the time.
She was trying to protect her daughter.
No, you don't know. Her mother and I had a conversation. I paid for everything. Her mother was an asshole.
Okay.
But I don't think she's one now because I feel sorry because her daughter died.
Right.
But I mean,
you just never know what people are going through. But no,
she was a user, and she knew I had a little bit of money.
Okay. But yeah. So she was my roommate, and she was really a kind soul. But we were so young. So if you piss me off, it's tit for tat. Yep. And so, long story short with that, she ended up moving out and she left some stuff behind, and she was texting me. She was like, hey, do you mind meeting me? Or can I come by, the place to pick up my stuff? There was more to the message because like back then the text message would be like ... or whatever. I purposely did not open it. I saw her at one of the lounges at one of the bars at my college that everybody went to. And literally, I pretended like I didn't know her. I was such a bitch. I literally looked at her and I turned away and I told my friends and said, oh my God, y'all please don't speak to her. I don't feel like dealing with this bitch right now. Like, I was so immature. Literally, the next week, she went to the gas station to get a bag of chips late at night. And while she was getting back in her car, somebody from my hometown, actually, which is really weird, somebody from my hometown pushed her in her car, got in the car with her, kidnapped her. She tried to fight them in the car. They ended up crashing the car, and he got upset. So he shot her, took her body to the woods, poured acid on her face, and a lot of other bad stuff.
Oh my God, I didn't even know all that. That just sent chills.
Boyfriend? No, it wasn't her boyfriend. It was a random guy. He was just from my.
Random guy.
It was a random guy out on bond at the same gas station. And the gas station was literally 1 minute from where she had just moved to.
And guess where her body was found?
Her body was found not even
5 miles.
Not even 5 miles from my house.
From our house in. Can I say where?
No, don't say where we're from.
Well, shit, they already told her name. They can already look it up.
That's where her body was found. And so imagine me waking up Thanksgiving week to find out a girl that I disrespected, because I did disrespect her. And just because people disrespect you does not mean you should disrespect them back. Mm-hmm. Imagine me waking up to find out her body was right down the street. And I didn't even know, at the time, I didn't know exactly where it was, but I was driving to my grandmother's house. And I passed all of the cop cars where they had it taped off where her body was buried. So that's something I got to live with.
You know what, though? When her body was first discovered, I was on my way home. And I saw the cars, and this guy I knew who was a trooper. He said they found her. Mm. That was some scary shit.
It was very sad. But that's why you got to be a good friend.
Okay, you all, forgive me for talking badly about her mother. I didn't lie about it, but I'm asking for forgiveness.
Right.
What is wrong with you?
No,
she's
I'm being
so real.
stop laughing. I'm being very serious.
But
her mother was rude, and her mother was not about her mother.
I'm sure she's rude as hell now, as she should be, because she done been through a lot. And that lady, she went through a lot. That is a lot to bury a child. And it was even worse because she went through weeks of torture of not knowing where that girl was. Nobody could find her. Nobody knew where she was. And I was a bitch for saying, that girl not missing. She's at her boyfriend's house. She don't give a fuck. She likes it.
But no,
I was
Yamaya,
rude.
let me tell you this, though. Before her body was found, Yamaya told me, we've been calling her name, right?
Yeah.
Yamaya told me, she said, Mama. And because Yamaya's already dealt with death at such an early age because of her dad. Did you know her dad?
No, I didn't know her dad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she was with, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, because she's already experiencing that, she's looked at me, she said, Mama, she's dead. I said, Yamaya, why would you say that? I can feel it. She's not here on this earth anymore. She's dead.
I did say that.
And lo and behold,
I knew she was dead.
She said, I can't feel her.
And this was, I had
God damn.
There was a moment we were laughing in the apartment. I kid you not. We were laughing and we were in my bed and we were watching TV. She started laughing. And when I heard her laugh, I knew that was going to be one of the last times I'd ever hear her laugh. Mm-hmm. And not because we would get into it, but just because it's just sometimes you just know, like, you don't see somebody's future. And it's the weirdest feeling.
You all really would have had a good relationship. Damn, here I go talking about that girl's mama again. But if it wasn't for her mother, you all had a nice relationship. Her mother was so controlling. And
I know that gotta mess up a controlling mom to lose your daughter like that when you think you had so much control.
And her daughter would tell me about her mother. And she ain't lie about her mama. But
I have nothing bad to say about that lady.
I mean, I hate when people know somebody's evil or disrespectful, and then they try to act like, oh, they're the best in the world, and she was nice.
The best in the world. I just don't have an opinion on her.
Okay, well, don't have an opinion, but I have an opinion. Look here, I am going to be 54 years old. I'm not biting my tongue anymore. I do want God to forgive me for calling out, because I don't. Did I call her the B word?
No.
Because I don't use the B word. I don't use the N word either.
But maybe if her mom was not that strict, then the girl would have been more street and more aware of her surroundings to be like, no, or to protect herself or something like that. But because her mom coddled her so much and had that protective, she was not able to protect herself or be aware in street world. Because when you outside, you always keep your head on the swivel.
Right.
Okay. And she clearly, it didn't seem like he saw it was a good catch for him.
Literally,
but you can see on camera how
he followed her.
It's like he stalked her.
From the moment she entered the gas station till the moment she left, he did not take his eyes off of her.
Like a predator, like a lion in a sheep.
Yeah.
So where did he go? Follow her from?
What do you mean where he followed?
Okay.
He walked out the gas station behind her and pushed her in the car.
In her car.
Yeah, in her car. And they.
You know why they found the body? This is why they found the body. If I'm not mistaken, he asked one of his friends to help him dispose of the car or something, and to prevent him from being charged as an accomplice, he's the one who told where the body was.
The car and the body. He had. I don't think it was his friend. I think it was his cousin.
I don't give a fuck who it was. It was somebody.
They helped him,
and thank God for them opening their mouth.
And the car was found at some complex in my hometown, and it was just
so. Why would he do that? He would just like to murder.
I don't know why he did it. It still hasn't even gone to trial. They actually just postponed it, I think, last week. But I don't know why he would do it. It doesn't make sense as to why he would do it. Like, maybe he had other intentions, and it just never got to that, or maybe it did. I don't know what he. Some people are terrible and they still do the things that they do after they done kill people, but I don't know what his intentions were.
How old was he?
Anniah was.
No, how old was he?
Oh, I have no clue.
Oh, but get this. He was in the same holding jail as my in-law, he's a habitual offender, loves being behind bars because he doesn't do well as a free man because he's been in since he was a juvenile. They beat the shit out of him. When he went to court, he was beat the hell. They beat him.
Yeah.
They got him.
Oh, yeah. He went to court.
His face was disfigured. They got him.
And they should have beat the shit out of him. But yeah, that's what happened. I'm sorry. That was so depressing.
Yeah, they got him. But
that's why you got to be a good friend to people, even if they're not a good friend to you, because you never know when somebody's day is going to be their last, and you're the one that got to live with the bullshit that you do, not them. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I was a terrible friend, a terrible person. I was a bitch. And, all I could do is say, God, I hope you're there with her. And I hope she hears me. And I hope that she forgives all the things that I did, all the things that I said, anyway that ever disrespected her. And then, that's all you could do.
Yeah, that's all you can do. You okay?
Girl, I'm just thinking about that conversation with her mother. If her mother wasn't so controlling, I fed that girl. She never had to buy food in that apartment. I paid the electric bill. She never had to pay that. If her mother wasn't so controlling, and she would have stayed where she was, because my thing is, especially at night, you don't go anywhere by yourself. You always take a buddy. Yamaya would have been with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I love her. When her mom was going off, I don't even know why her mother was going off on me. But anyway, I could hear her say, Mom, will you stop? Stop, Mom. Please, Mom. But dang, how do we get on that conversation? Let's go to something.
I guess I bring out the heavy, don't I?
Yeah, let's talk about something happy.
Bring out the heavy.
I'm sorry. Conversation to go to that.
I don't know why I bring out the heavy.
Damn.
All right. Well, we'll stop bringing out the heavy. Okay. Any last words?
Good night.
Good night.
I'm sleepy now.
You sleepy?
Yeah.
All right.
Dang, you sleepy, I'm sleepy, and we got to drive. Shit, somebody got to stay awake. We gonna have to pull straws or something.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.